Yo audience, today we're talking about Ranking of Kings. With Season 1 now complete, it's time to ask the real questions. Is it worth your time? Should you watch it? Find out today on Texas Smash. What's up guys, Kronos here with Texas Smash, and on this video I will answer the questions you want to know before you watch. What is it that makes this anime stand out? Does it live up to its reputation? This is strictly an anime-only video and is completely spoiler-free, as the point of making these videos is to get you into or perhaps away from the series. Before we dive into the video, please take the time to click that subscribe button if you are new or just haven't subscribed yet. Help Texas Smash reach that 500 subscriber mark. Even though it may not seem like a big deal, liking the video and or subscribing does so much to help support the channel and keep the content flowing. Ranking of Kings is the story of Prince Boji, also known as the Useless Prince. Boji is unable to hear or speak and faces immense criticism from everyone in all facets of his life. Some people would mock Boji just because they were being assholes, making fun of his disability. Some people would pity Boji out of worry for the future of Boss Kingdom, as he was the rightful heir. Even so, Boji goes about his everyday life with a positive attitude, as to be expected from the next great king. As the plot moves forward and the drama rises, Boji remains steadfast in his core ideals no matter the situation. Building your own happiness on the happiness of others is a major theme in Ranking of Kings. Through hard work and perseverance, Boji ultimately becomes a beacon of inspiration for anyone involved with him. What makes this show great? Let's start off with the best thing about Ranking of Kings, the main character. When I said that Boji becomes a beacon of inspiration for everyone involved with him, that applies to you, the viewer, as well. You're gonna root for this guy. There's a reason Boji won Best Boy Award for the Crunchyroll Anime Awards 2021. Before starting the show, you already know that Boji is deaf and mute and will have to face adversity for this fact alone. I am choosing my words carefully here so as not to spoil you guys, so I'll just say there's more to Boji's situation than meets the eye. And when you find out about these details, it will make you root for Boji even harder. Boji has every right to be depressed, to be angry, to give up, but he never comes close to any of those things. Sure, Boji gets sad sometimes, but it isn't because he's feeling sorry for himself. In the goal of becoming a great king, Boji is steadfast and unwavering. Personally, I'm someone who oftentimes ends up liking the side characters more than the main character. Not the case here. Boji is the king of this show. Boji makes the show go, and is no doubt the best thing about Ranking of Kings. Now, this does not mean that the side characters are subpar. Far from it, actually. A friend of mine in the Texas Smash Discord server said it best: there are no wasted characters. Shout out to Disco, check out the Discord server in the description below. Time and time again, characters will appear a certain way to the viewer. You'll think, oh, I can trust that guy. That other guy, he's gonna betray everyone though. And this other guy, he only cares about himself. And be wrong each and every time. Characters in this show do not stay within their stereotypes and go against the typical anime tropes you are so used to seeing. This adds a ton of value to the show because you really don't know who's gonna do what at any given time. Going back to that theme of building your happiness on the happiness of others, Boji is able to reach people time and time again because of his belief that everyone is inherently a good person. Side characters back this theme up as well, as oftentimes their initial impression on you is circumstantial and not their true nature. However, as someone who always appreciates a good antagonist, this show pushes the notion that everyone is inherently good so hard that it creates the biggest negative for this show. Things may get bad, but you always feel like the antagonist is going to eventually calm down and sort through their situation, probably thanks to Boji. This does take some of the suspense out of these dramatic scenes, but it doesn't ruin the show by any means. Ranking of Kings is a very wholesome type of anime, and it will sacrifice some tension for the sake of pushing its narrative. My only reservation here is that the show will eventually have a season 2, and possibly more. The manga is ongoing, and I wonder if this style of antagonist will start to wear on people over multiple seasons. The general consensus for Ranking of Kings is very high. Mal has Ranking of Kings at an 8.7 out of 10, and Google user reviews listed at 4.9 out of 5. Those are some lofty numbers, indicative of an anime that is many people's favorite anime of all time. I gotta be honest with you guys, when comparing my feelings for this show to these metrics, I have to say it's slightly overrated. While not impossible, I doubt this show is going to be your all-time favorite anime, but I do think you will definitely enjoy it. Saying Ranking of Kings is slightly overrated compared to the consensus is not to say it's a bad show. I'm giving Ranking of Kings a 7 out of 10, an amazing watch, cut above the rest, low-end second-tier anime. One final thing I want to mention on this anime in particular is the cover and art style. When you see the Ranking of Kings cover page while scrolling through anime to watch, it isn't going to jump out at you at all. I'm guilty of this, and I know many other people who made the same mistake at first. I was like, okay, so this kid in a cape, and is that a diaper? He's the main character of the show, and he's supposed to be some great king. I'll pass. Don't do that. Don't judge this book by its cover, or anime by its cover in this case. Ranking of Kings is heartwarming, it's fun, and you'll be glad you watched it if you give it a chance. Thank you guys so much for sticking around until the end of the video. As always, I'm as honest as possible with my praise and critique of any series I cover. What anime do you want me to make a worth the watch video on next? Go beyond and be plus ultra by letting me know in the comments, or just wait and find out. Next time on Texas Smash.